I turned my back on the two fingers, and we have eaten the baleful shadows are their assassins.
Alright, what's going on, guys? So welcome back to some Elden Ring. Right here, what I have is not really the beginning, but I have Ranni's questline, which I haven't finished yet, and so I decided to go ahead and continue it and record most of it from where I was. So right now, I think I'm in Nokstella, but basically I'm just running around trying to find my way. So when I spoke to the miniature Ranni doll, it told me about these assassins, I believe it said, and so I'm basically looking for this assassin. I already know not really where to go, but what the assassin looks like, and so I just have to kind of run until I get there. From what I know, I need to be running westwards, and then as I'm running I get to this, what looked like was going to be like a little mini boss fight, but no boss fight name popped up, so I decided to just have a little fun, do my meteors. The legendary meteorite of Astel. That's that spell I was using, if y'all are wondering. But yeah, we go back to fast forwarding, and we make it basically back to the beginning area is what kind of happens in this whole first run. I'm just traveling, going up that area to the left where I went up the stairs and started running around. Then I found myself back here. As you can see, now I'm back at that same site of grace, and I'm like looking around like, wait a minute, this is exactly where I started. So then I go running again, but this time I'm taking different routes. You know, I had to go kill that guy, pick up these items, and just running. Then I find that elevator that I was supposed to take in New Site of Grace. So yeah, I'm just talking to the miniature Ranni again, now that I've got to the next little checkpoint.
This form hath loosened my tongue. I've let slip too much. Forget what thou's heard. Forget.
Alright, cool. And now we have to go down this tunnel and we'll end up at the assassin, who looks a lot like Blide.
Thou art the last. Tell the two fingers that Ranni the witch cometh to rend thy flesh with a fateful wound, ne'er to heal.
So yeah, it's basically like an invasion, but I don't know if he was already chilling there. It kind of looked like he was. Usually in invasions they'll kind of appear, but I don't think I saw the being invaded sign, nor did I see him kind of just pop up. But maybe I missed it. So yeah, now I'm fighting him. Gotta be careful. You can see he's like pretty much killing me. His weapon has, I want to say Deathblade maybe, but I know that's not Blide because Blide's weapon uses frost, so different weapon. So similar, probably. They're both probably assassins. This one's just got a different weapon. Same armor though, same little cape. Call it a cape, but it looks like one. And there we go, defeated that assassin. So we got Ranni talking again.
Now I can finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear. Tell Blide and E.G. I love them.
E.G. is the warsmith guy, the guy who can... He's like in the northwest of Liurnia. Yeah, basically after defeating him, just taking another elevator down, get to the Lake of Rot. Once I make it there, go back to the Academy, Rhea Lucari, I think it was called. And now you can open up this one chest that's just chilling there. You get the Dark Moon Ring. So then I fast travel back to the Lake of Rot, and now it's time to make it across the Lake of Rot. If y'all don't know how to do this, well, first of all, I just picked up the map. That's that location right there. You'll see it pretty much as soon as you get there. And what you want to do is go to those little spots in the middle of the lake that has a little area that you could jump onto, and then most of them have these little square things that you can jump onto, and when you jump onto them, new little platforms will raise up, kind of revealing the path to get across the lake, which is in the southward direction. I believe from where you are, you need to go southwest-ish, but mostly south. So you can see me making that path now, slowly getting there, I'm getting closer. Most of the time I'm just letting the rotten, or what is it called? Scarlet rot, yeah, I'm letting it deplenish all the way, but at that run it just caught all the way up, so I just made that run for the grace. Now that we're there, we just gotta make our way down. And so that's what I did. I made my way down, waited for those guys to get past so I didn't have to fight them, and then I take a left. But I did pick up those items that were chilling in front of those guys, and on the left there was a coffin, so I went ahead and got in. Letting the cutscene play now for getting in the coffin. I did get into either 1 or 2 coffins earlier to get to like other areas. It's kind of weird. You get into a coffin and it just teleports you to another little underground area. So yeah, that is how we get here. And now that we've made it here, we just kind of take a little look around for any items, but I don't think there was any. So yeah, I'm just running, making my way, and you can see that golden color. You know what that means? Boss fight time. So, I'm gonna go ahead and equip whatever I planned on having. Yeah, over there I was thinking about using the meteor spell again, but I was like, you know what? Maybe not a good idea. I do remember who this boss was, and it was something that likes gravity, so using gravity on it might not work that well. And there you have it, the what is it? Estelle, natural born of the void. Yeah. A little enemy I fought on the last stream, which is the first stream. At the very end, I believe, is when I fought a much harder version of this, I would say. Just because the region was a harder area, so. This one, I'm just doing damage. Already almost halfway. Me and my Mimic just putting in work. Oh, look at that. When the blood, or the bleed procs and it just takes a whole chunk of health, it's so satisfying. So now I just gotta run back up. Don't let it hit me with its tail. And then swing my sword and let it be dead. Yep, me and my Mimic just chilling now. And then I go to the Site of Grace. And in case y'all didn't know, once you progress past the Lake of Rot, get to this area, defeat that boss, take this elevator up, you finally get to the Moonlight Alter, which is an area which you cannot actually access any other way. This area up here is above the village of the Albenax. And sadly, as you can see, you do get invaded by, you get a boss fight, another dragon, one that's a bit tougher. And you can see here, I'm trying to use the meteors on it now that I can, and I have that, what's it called, the Wondrous Physic that makes it like infinite FP, one of the crack tiers I got. I'm trying to use these meteors on the dragon, do some damage, see if it'll help me out. You can see in the beginning it worked somewhat, but then after that I was always too far from the dragon to actually hit it more than like once. So yeah, after using like 2 of my FP flasks, I just went back to using the sword, and then I die. Because that dragon does damage, I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, we come back, I realize, you know, magic, it can work, but I'm just gonna stick with the swords this time. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Golden Vow incantation, and use the Seppuku Ash of War on my, I think it's a Nagakiba. Then got my 2 katanas. I'll run up, start doing the Corpse Pilot Ash of War on it until my Mimic catches up and starts helping me out. And you'll see Mimic is doing just fine with health. Now I'm running up, ready to attack it, and boom, Mimic dead. I'm like, what, are you kidding me? Mimic dead already? Just started the fight, but that's no problem. Now that I'm focused, dragon is going down. So that's what we're gonna do here. I'm gonna run around, do my best to not get hit. and just keep attacking with my blood attacks. Because my blood attacks definitely do damage on this dragon. Yeah, doing them dodges. And then finally, last hit. Once it lands, I dodge. Oh, I got hit and hit. There it goes. It's dead. Great enemy felled, and that gave me a nice upgraded sorcery spell. One of the spells I was using is like a big sword, like not carrion slicer, but it's like a big sword that you kind of swipe. This one is an upgraded version of that, and it like also does an ice swipe. And then, as you know, I have plenty of runes, but not enough to level up, so I just gotta go hit the rune farm, do it one time. It'll give me plenty of runes enough to level up, and that'll be lit. Can level up the mind again, probably. So yeah, almost jumped off without using the gold pickled foul foot. Use it, jump off, swing for a minute. Just keep falling and swinging. And once the minute goes by, you get your 200,000 runes. It's super easy. If y'all haven't seen the video, I made a video on how to do it. You can see it here. If it's too fast, just watch my short video. And do it yourself. Get many runes. So yeah, that's it. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'll see y'all next time for part 2.